In this video, I'm going to take you through Pyrat. This is a new box that has just been launched, I think 7 days ago. Yeah, so let's get to it. So here it says Pyrat test your enumeration skills on this boot to root machine. So I have the machine up and running. So let's read through this. Pyrat receives a curious response from an HTTP server, which leads to a potential Python code execution vulnerability. With a cleverly crafted payload, it is possible to gain a shell on the machine. Delving into the directories, the author uncovers a well-known folder that provides the user with access to credentials. A subsequent exploration yields valuable insights into the application's older version. Exploring possible endpoints using a custom script, the user can discover a special endpoint and ingeniously expand the exploration by fuzzing passwords. This script unveils a password, ultimately granting access to the root. So the process that we'll go through is basically just what has been outlined here in this statement right here. So let's get started, and I've already done our nmap. So let me just take you through it. I've done SC for scanning default scripts and SV for service rejection. Then here we have SSH open, typical port 22, and we have a Python web server running on port 8000. So quickly we can just grab this IP address and check on the web page. Though I just tell you early enough, there's nothing on the web page, so it's running on port 8000. So that is loading. Okay, yeah, here it is. So you can view the page source and stuff, but I didn't see anything worth going on there. You can check further, but this web app provides a minimal information at first glance, as you can see it. However, when you inspect the page and by interacting with the endpoint, it becomes a little clear that this server might allow remote code execution by exploiting a vulnerability in the way it processes commands. So I'll just show you that. So we'll use netcat, just the IP address and over port 8000. So when I try something like, let's say, print, let's do print hello, you can see here it returns hello. So what we can do here, we can craft a simple Python reverse shell command and try to execute it through the web point, and we see if it can work. So what we'll do, we'll have the Python one-liner, the reverse shell, then we'll set up netcat to listen. So let me just set up netcat first. That's it. I'll be listening on port 1023 in WhatsApp. So that's that. Then here I have the reverse shell already, the one-liner. So let me just cut shell. Yeah, I have it here. So this is it. This is the reverse shell. I'll link it in my GitHub repo so you can just have it. So I'll grab that, come back here, then let's just paste it here, Control Shift V. Then let's check back to our netcat listener, and here we have a shell. So we've already gained a shell. So here we can try to check what's in here. We can't list things, so that's okay. What I'll do, let me cd to home. Okay, I'll cd to root then. Let me check. Okay, cd to home. Let me do an ls here. we see here there's a certain think directory. Let me see. We can cd into think. So here what we'll do, we'll there was a statement that said, or is it here? Let me take you back. What did you say? Delving into the directories, the author uncovers a well-known folder that provides a user with access to credentials. So following this hint, I navigated to, where is it? Not here. It's in the other, yeah, here. We can just navigate into opt devices here, then we'll list what's in here. So, okay, my bad. I'd already discovered this file, but here's the thing. Let me just tell you what happens here. Let me do an lsla. Okay, so here what we had, there's this .git folder. So this .git folder, what can I say? Okay, just a minute. Let me see. So from this .git folder, uh, let's just let's uh, let's try displaying its contents. Okay, it's a directory. Sorry. So let's do an lsla. Okay, and here we have these files. So here we can just check what's in config, and as you can see here in this config, we have the username think, which you saw was a user, and the password. And as you can remember, our nmap scan right here revealed that there was a SSH. So we can just SSH using those credentials. So what I'll do, okay, I won't even grab that first because I know I need the IP address. Let me grab that first. Then let's go into, let's clear, have a clean terminal. So we'll SSH using think as the user. Then Control Shift V, paste our IP address. Then for the password, we'll grab this. Let's grab it from here. Okay, that way. Then let's just paste it here. And now we expect to SSH as this think user. So as right here, what you can, let's just do an LSLA right here. Okay, so here we have the user.txt. So that's okay. You can just check to see. So we have this is the user.txt, which was required here, that I already found. So this is it. Okay, no problem. We have that. Now, after getting into this searching into this machine as think, now we need to see how we can privilege escalate and see what more we can do. So right here, what will I do? Let me see. Let me first see. Okay. So we'll just go and check in the Git folder, because we know normally Git repository tracks changes made in the code base. So maybe you can get additional information from the Git repository. So I'll just cd into that. Then let's do an lsla. So right here, let me first see. This wasn't there initially. This I found this when I was solving the box prior to this video. But here, basically, what you need to do, you'll run git status just to check for the changes that has been done to this git repository. Okay, it's telling me the working tree is clean, I guess because I'd already made some changes while solving it. But when you run the command git status, it should show you that an older version of the of a file had been deleted, which is this one. So what I did to recover this particular file right here was to do git restore, because it will show you display that there's a file that had been deleted and its name is this particular file. So what you'll do, because you haven't gone through it yet, you'll do git restore, then do the name of the file. So you'll run this command. So after running this command, you'll get now this file. So kindly run git status. It will show you that this file had been deleted. Then you'll restore it using this command. Just to go through that simple process. So after that, you get this pyrat.py.old. Then now you can view its contents. So let's just view its contents. So this here from this script right here, we can try to definitely this script has a vulnerability because from it we know that these are different endpoints that we can try to fuzz so that to okay, let me take it through it. It says if the data is some endpoint, then get the endpoint, then we have this, which I right off the bat don't know what it does really, but generally this script is just for fuzzing for endpoints, just fuzzing for random endpoints to see which endpoint you can use to I'd say gain a shell, yeah, to gain a shell. Okay, to gain a shell. So what I'll show you next is the particular script that I used for fuzzing this server. So I have it here that I got from the internet. I didn't write it, so let me just show you. What was it called? Yeah, it's this particular one, endpoint.py. So vim, let's display it using vim. So this is the script. I'll link it down in my repo. I'll upload it in my GitHub repo. So here we have this script which checks for different endpoints, and it fuzzes for these particular endpoints. Some endpoint shell, we have admin, backup, that way. So here you'll put the target IP of this machine, this one here, this, then over port 8000, which is being hosted on. Then now we can run this. So let me just run it so that you can see what's happening. Clean terminal. So we can just do python endpoint.py. So now it's testing the endpoints from that list. So as you can see, we have shell, it has tested, and shell is just giving us the normal user. Then we have admin, which is showing that it requires a password. We have this, which this allows which are of no interest to us. So this is what is of interest to us, because from this we know that we can get elevated privileges. So what will do for this will also fuzz for the password of this admin. So for this particular for that I got another script yet again. So that will be in this passwords.py. I'll also link this in my GitHub repo. I'll upload it. So this the same way you put the IP address of the machine, this one here, then over 48,000. Okay, then this one for the password list I used ROQ, the typical ROQ, which is in the default ROQ, which is in Kali. So what you can just do, I'll show you. Let's not do anything. Okay, so for that I just copied the raw queue from Kylie, so that's in user share, then word list, then raw queue.txt, then this dot to copy it in this directory, because remember we'll be running this script from this directory, so we are copying it into this directory, such that when you, let me show you, such that from here, where at this point when you say it's rocky.txt, meaning it's in this directory that we are running it in, so don't get that confused. So now we can run it. So let me first just clear the terminal, then can do python passwords.py. So it's running, and it's trying to brute force for every password for admin, so we can give it time, and I'll be back when it's done. So as you can see, our script right here has tried for different passwords, and it has found ABC123 as the correct password. As you can see here, correct password found. So now what you can do, we can netcat to the machine, and we saw that this is this server is we can just run the admin, because we know we know the admin is the way to prompt it, so that we can get into the root. So let's just do that. First I'll close this, because this was for gaining the reverse shell. So let me just clear, then we netcat into the machine of 48,000, then we just do admin. It will prompt us for the password, and the password you've seen from this place here. Where was that? Is it? No, not that shell. From here we found the password to be ABC123, so we can just use that as the password, ABC123. So as you can see, welcome admin, type shell to begin. Let's type shell, and as you can see now we are logged in as root. You can confirm that by checking the ID and who am I. As you can see, we are root, so just do the typical LSLA to check what's in here, and we have several directories and files, and here we have, you can see we have the root.txt. So we've finally got the root.txt, so let's just display its contents, and this is it. I'll grab this, and let's it's kind of sluggish. Okay, paste that right there, submit. Okay, so that was Pyrat, a new box which was very intuitive. I hope you learned a thing or two while going through this box, and I remember to link down the scripts that I used for these the two scripts that I used for this particular box. There's that one for fuzzing the endpoints, then there's the other one for fuzzing the for brute forcing for the passwords. So I linked them down in the description below to my GitHub. You can find them there. And that was Pyrat. I'll see you in the next video.